Let me make a statement to you this morning. That our responsibility here at Harvest Time Tabernacle is not to build a good-sized congregation in Fort Smith. Our responsibility is not just to pay our bills here. Our responsibility is not just to be on radio and television. But our responsibility is to evangelize the world with the gospel of Jesus Christ.
I felt like that the Lord called me into the ministry at age 16. And it was during this time that I was filled with the Holy Spirit in an old-fashioned outdoor camp meeting. Sawdust, had a sawdust floor. It was at what was then known, it's no longer in existence, but it was called the Louisiana Campground. And it was one of the big meetings in the South. And the Lord wonderfully met me at actually, I was 15. I was about to be 16, but I was still 15. Filled me with the Holy Spirit, and I felt God called me into the ministry.
When I first started attending Harvest Time, we were not in this building. It was in the other building, and it was known in the community as the Hershey Kiss building. It was usually packed with people, and it was a pretty exciting place to be.
When you have a church that is standing here 50 years and preparing for the next 50 years, I would say that everybody is doing what they're called to do to create the church as a whole, because it's not based on one pastor or one person serving.
You know, there was a lot of things that I've patterned my life after what he taught in this church and his example as a man, a husband, and a father.
I want to declare boldly today, to God be all the glory, great things he has done. This church has a great future. So what we're doing is we are announcing tonight. Tonight is the night that we're moving toward a day in which the senior pastor baton of Harvest Time will be transferred from me to Pastor Marty.
What would happen if somehow Harvest Time came on the radar as a community of believers whose faith was spoken of all over the world? Not just the faith of a pastor or a specific person, but the faith of an entire community, where folks could write and say, hey, I've heard of the faith of the people in that house. Your faith has been made known.
Being at Harvest Time definitely over 20 years, I think that the church has always been connected to where it needs to be in the community at the time period that it's in. And so I've seen Harvest Time grow through things that are needed in our community, but I've seen them be able to bring it down to a local level of being able to serve just directly in our community and the people that are right here.
Darren, Pastor Darren, PD as we like to call him, he is a son of the church. He, for lack of a better term, was born and raised here, and you know, for him to be the lead pastor now, I think speaks volumes of Harvest Time itself.
He is a built-in bridge between people that have gone here for 35 years and people gone here 35 days.
Joining a new church was very scary for me because I was just coming here by myself, but the leadership has helped me really grow and feel acknowledged and feel wanted here.
But I can honestly say the best days are ahead if you really dig in. If this whole place will serve God with all of our hearts and forget what's in it for us, what's in it for me personally, that's when we see God move.